Hello, and welcome back to Badge Hunter. Today, or a continuation from earlier today, I am going to do only the intro portion of Chapter 3. Until you know I'm not a complete idiot, because sometimes I just walk in a direction. But I'm going to do the intro to Chapter 3. Essentially, right before I can use the blimp to get to Glitzville, Glitzpit. And then I'm going to start my time with doing my required badge hunts. I know I said this last time, but these badge hunts are just getting on me. Yeah, okay, I don't care. I have the money for it. But I need to be at least happy that I did not get 2 hard badges. Oh well. I guess the game's done. I have to buy stuff. I guess the game is finished. I'm not doing that. I'll just buy and sell it so I don't have to worry about it. I mean, what? It's a dried shroom and a dizzy town. What am I going to do with those? Well, I know what I would do with those, but and I have exactly 2. Yay! But yeah, thankfully I have one easy badge and 1 hard badge, and both of them pretty much come from the same, I won't say the same in me. Essentially it comes from the 2 types of enemy I will be fighting, as I was saying all the time. Let me just sell it. Yeah, I will be fighting the Koopa Troopas and Paratroopas. For the Happy Heart and the String Stomp. Right? Never mind, I am very much the idiot. I had to get Happy Flower and Power Rush. I was like, I need to get String Stomp. But no, that was one of the things at the roll. Well, I had to re-roll. Okay, look, you see, I might say that, well, I did say that I was doing it, essentially started this on the same day as me finishing the intermission badge hunt. And while that is correct, my very convenient peanut brain, just like, oh yeah, you're hunting those badges, not your sustain that you really want and a power rush that you probably won't be using. But either way, I will still be fighting Koopa Troopa and Paratroopas. Maybe the game would be nice enough to give me the other sustain of Happy Heart and Happy Heart P. I would be happy with that. I would be very happy with that. Sustain would really help when I decide to do the pit. Or even just in any other situation where the battle is going to be long. Whatever you say goes, boss. Okay, look, he doesn't give you a time limit of finding his daughter. It's like, just find him. Or find her. See, now this would be the perfect time for me to start my badge hunt, but I'm not doing that. I am at least just getting the blimp pass. At least. I know, the more I think about it, the more I dread it, really. Sliding up? I was walking over. It's like this. Whatever, baby time. Stop flitting. I didn't play this game for this. But I'm ready to do chapter 3. Because once I have the Yoshi Kid, then I'm just gonna be messing around at the start of everything. Of all these little videos. Well, I said I wasn't going to be doing any glitches. What I would be doing with this Yoshi Kid, I don't think there's a game-breaking glitch yet for doing it. But I will be most likely doing those as warm-ups. I have videos of me doing it because it was really fun. Just going roughly out of bounds. The reason why I say roughly is because you are stuck on the map. But it's like you're stuck on the map, but they were really good with the walls, so you can't really just clip into certain places. It's like, this is when I start really wishing that this game just, if it saw you had a completed save, you could just like, skip. That could be nice. No, I had to. Came back to talk to you. Same. Yarg. That's what I'm saying. Go, do whatever you want. Goodbye, farewell, and thank you, man. Complete other soap opera. Yeah. I'm gonna say it any other way. Alright. Well, I got what I needed. Now it's time for the badge hunt. And this is where I'm going to be starting. Fighting these three groups. Until I get what I want. I have to hope that I don't get any badges because I have the 2 item hogs on right now. I just thought, and as my soft rule, I'm not allowing myself to have both item hogs on right away. Also, since I am also just thinking about it now, as I'm going to take my item hog off. Starting with this hunt, since I know how I am. At the start of every day, at the start of every day, every new day when I'm recording for these videos, kinda, I would say a little bit like when I was doing my guaranteed hunting, but that was just recording of days rather than compiling all of it to one. I'll be showing what day it is, only for the little bit of the start. Yeah, it's day 1. There it goes. Yeah. So honestly, I would love to see Happy Flower dropping. But I'll most likely get any sort of power rush before then. Which is fine. But it's like I said before, I'm not really going to be using dangerous strats. I could. I don't care for that. The reason why in like chapter 4 there's a high chance I'm gonna well, during my intermission part of chapter 4, there's a high, unless it's from the wheel, there's a high chance of me going for the charge badge or charge partner. Because while yes, I could just be in danger, use power rush and get a automatic +2 to all my attacks, I'd rather sit one person in the back, charge for a very long time, and then completely clobber the enemy. No, I would only do that for stunted fights. Or maybe one or two. It's really funny, honestly. Listen, I had to make my fights different. Every single one I do, I had to make them different. Or the boss fights different. I don't know how I would do that for Grubba. Because I still really only have head rattle for my status. And I can't really rely. Oh, okay, fine. If I get a lot of power rushes from this, I guess I will do danger strats. Either just for Grubba, or I might do it for the whole chapter. I don't know. Just kill him. Make it so Coops can't attack. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing for Grubba. Maybe I do. It just depends on if I think about it at that time or not. I really just want this hunt to go fast. I know that's not going to happen, but it would be nice to just have one of these hard and easy hunts just to go just fast. So, while I'm doing this and dreading that I want to be here for the next however many hours and days, so you might, I don't know if you are thinking of it or not. When I get Miss Mouse, so this would be also in chapter 4 intermission, or before chapter 4. I think intermission. I will be able to do some steel hunting. So, along with maybe getting charge from the enemies in there, I was thinking about, as well as, well, also doing 2 steel hunts from enemies in the Glitz Pit. because, you know, it really does suck that I can't add any of the badges they can have into the wheel. Now I'm doing that only because one, the thief steal hunts at the Gliz Pit is kind of fast, really. I know after chapter 3 you have to do it all over again. You have to go through the ranks all over again. But that, I mean, that's easy. Or maybe not even that. I think, do not take this as fact yet. I don't know. I think you could just do the expedition matches at whatever rank, so you can like fight the higher rank enemies. And they can have stuff and they can hold stuff during those battles. And if that's the case, I won't even need to rank up until, you know, I want to fight the super boss. I think. I don't remember. Actually, no, I don't. It's not that I don't remember, it's that I never attempted it. I never kind of just... I never just stay at lowest rank. Sometimes I go back into the pit immediately and climb the ranks again, and sometimes I wait until like the end. This is talking about when I was playing on GameCube as well, by the way. When I did my actual my very normal playthrough, that was just, I did it immediately after chapter 3. But who knows? Maybe I will see. Well, I will see. I will check. I keep trying the super card. It doesn't matter, but I really want to. I'm only prepping myself for the pit. Or Gliz Pit, actually. In case you don't know, I already don't like this hunt. The save is way too far away from the Koopa Troopas. At least the battle formations for them is only like the Troopas or the Paratroopas. There's 3 of them on this map, so I hate it, but it's very convenient. Oh, I hate the save placement, but it's very convenient for her. There would be 3 groups of Troopas and paratroopas. First actual badge drop in 2 hours. Thank goodness is one I need. I have been seeing these Troopas and paratroopers holding Happy Heart partner and regular Happy Hearts for maybe every 20 minutes. I've been seeing that, them holding a badge. Either those or the power rushes, and then now I just need Happy Flower. But I would love to see Happy Heart drop as well, because I want sustain very much. Anything that gives me sustain is very preferred. But who knows, you know. If I don't get it now, I'm going to have to hunt for it later. But it won't be my intermission hunt. I mean, it could be. Maybe I won't hunt anything for the intermission because of Glitz. I don't know. I'm not thinking about it right now. And another one where the Happy Heart does not drop. I really think the game's mocking me. It's like, oh, they could sniff the unequipped Item Hog, and then like he doesn't need it. He doesn't need this badge that I'm holding. Even though he really wants it, he doesn't need it. Yeah, I would say I would be very sad if I don't get a Happy Heart, either version of Happy Heart, before getting Happy Flower. I mean, it's possible. But hopefully it doesn't happen. I think it's happening again. It is past the 4-hour mark, so I could equip my second Item Hog. I probably should. I'll do it after I get the level and leave this place. It's really concerning, you know. That is the second badge drop. But this time around, it was another 2 hours past. So, that is very concerning. Very, very concerning for me. Oh, wait. I had to say... Okay, I guess just ignore what I said. I guess I just forgot to unequip it. Oh well, that's even more concerning that I only just got a second power rush with both of them equipped. Very concerning. Well, I'm gonna, even though I probably really shouldn't, fight 2 Dolbuns, get my level, and then keep hunting for the Happy Flower. Sometimes I just regret doing these. It's just like, oh, you know, it's gonna take not so long, whatever. And then it does, and then I'm like, I hate this. But I really don't hate it. Or I really do hate it, but I think this is enjoyable, at least in some sense. If I didn't, I would have just stopped at like the start, the first hunt. Really, I would have been like, oh, this power jump hunt is so very annoying. I should just stop. This is not fun to me. But it clearly is fun because I'm continuing. B rank. Thank God there was no item hog. So now, oh wait. I had to remember. You might be wondering why there was a trooper, not a paratrooper. I have to leave every time I want to reset. My peanut brain, once again, striking back. Every time now I'm going to get when I get a power rush, either if I get another one for Mario, or if I get another one for a partner, my partner is going to be staying in danger. If I get a second one for Mario, I'm going to put him in danger. And just keep doing this until I get Happy Flower. Or I break everything and get Happy Heart and Happy Heart P. I mean, that one's also possible. I don't want that one to happen though, because if anything takes longer than one turn, danger stretches out the window. I'm fully expecting stage effects to be really annoying now, by the way. The fog. The half-room fog. Half-room fog so I can't hit them. I'm wasting a turn and making happy heart activate. My luck is coming back. Just after I get another Power Rush P, I get Happy Heart. Okay, so let's make this fun. Clearly I should not do this. If it takes longer than one turn, Mario's going to heal one and then he's not going to be in danger anymore. This. I have ideas for Grubba. These ideas are a mix of things right now. Clearly when I find him, I'm going to have partner in danger. But I don't know for Mario. Maybe if I get more Happy Hearts, I can do some really weird sustain unkillable Mario. But that's going to be a lot that I need. But now I just need a Happy Heart P and Happy Flower. Or I just get Happy Flower and be done with this. Hunt Happy Heart P some other time. Oh! There it is. Really came out to the end where it's like, hey, you're going to get every badge you need just right now. Well, okay. Should I just continue? I wouldn't mind continuing. Maybe 2 Item Hogs are a little bit too strong. Maybe. Okay. Well, I would kill the other 2 that are here. And then I guess figure out what I potentially want to do. Because really 5 hours for both 3 Power Rushes P's or two, I don't remember. Peanut Brain 3. Another Power Rush for Mario. Happy Heart and Happy Flower. I mean, realistically, I could continue. It's like currently this is the shortest hunt I've done. I was expecting it to actually go longer because of Happy Flower. So this is what I would do. I will hunt to the 6-hour mark. Maybe 6:30. No, it's 6 hours and 30 minutes mark. I would like to get Happy Heart P. I really don't need it. But I could also get more Power Rush Ps, which would make what I might be planning to do for Grubba really funny. So, yeah, I would do that. I would go for another 30 minutes to an hour of hunting for either just Happy RP or something else. Because I am a little greedy badge hunter. I want badges. I mean, why wouldn't I? The only time I get to just have all my close calls back on is when I get too many power rushes, you know? This is the reason why I hunt. Alright, just like out of blue, I was like, hey, there it is. And then, you know, just a bit ago, I was like, I was dreading the hunt, whatever. Good old mood swings of hunt. You see the highest highs and the lowest lows of somebody when you're doing a hunt like this. I haven't seen enemies or like the whole enemy side holding an item. I've seen 2 of them so far, just holding an item. Of course, I don't want them to use it, so I kill them outright, or I go for them outright, but... Okay, no, I'm going to be safe. Blame me for being safe, but I would rather not lose Happy Flower, because there are times where, you know, I kind of just walk by the save point and say, I'll save later. I won't do it now. And then, you know, reset or something and lose a badge, or, well, lose a optional or mandatory badge. I have lost a badge before from doing that, but it was a close call. And I don't it doesn't matter if I lost that close call. I've had like 11 of them from Mario at that point, and I don't need 11. When I eventually finish this hunt, I'm probably going to try to have at least 1 courage shell. If I remember correctly, if you use, well, I can't do it right now, so probably not. In chapter 4, once I get the cookbook that will as Zesty combine 2 items. If you use point swap with anything, it usually swaps it to its reverse, inverse, whatever. I've talked about it before, I think. But if I use it on a courage cell, I think I get a power up punch, which defense is bad and attack is good. That might sound strange, but oh, it might not sound strange. But so in my first playthrough of the Switch remake, File 3, the one that has all the logs of everything done. When I was in Chapter 7 on the moon, fighting the Elite X-Nauts, one of them dropped the power up defense down. One of the things that really did start to inspire, what really did give me the idea of maybe I should do something like Badge Hunter. And from there, it's like, oh yeah, I just ignore all the defense increasers and just be like, power. But not danger power. I want to try to do that again though, when eventually I get to the moon. I might roll the wheel for one or two things, but I know I want to at least get a P up, D down, either version, and a D down, a D up, P down. Bleh. From up there, from the X-Nauts. So that's going to be fun. Assuming I haven't already got one somehow already. I wouldn't really have the chance to be able to get those, really. Like, I could get both variations from the enemies in the Glitz Pit, but I'm not too sure about that. I'm just kind of looking at. I mean, I guess those might be the badges I would do stealing from the enemies that can hold those. But I don't want to do that. Well, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I think I would prefer going. I don't know. I'm not thinking that too far. I'm not thinking that far ahead for this. I mean, I could think that far ahead. Yeah. Really, only the PFD downs and the EXP downs are really the only alright badge for me to get from if I decide to do the stealing a badge or two from Glitzville. I might do it for Last Stand. Let me see. Oh. Last Stand also comes from the Hyper Goombas. About the partner version. Yeah. I don't know. If I get Last Stands, then some BS danger strats I'm just gonna permanently have on Mario. I probably want to give him Power Rush. I would probably just have him with a good amount of Last Stands and close calls, so he either never gets hit, or if he gets hit, he takes like no damage. Or roughly no damage because of how Last Stand works. Which I think is just like divides the damage in half, or cuts the damage in half, and with every stacking one, it increases how much the damage gets subtracted. Like at first it's half the damage, the second one it's a third of the damage, fourth one is 1/4 of the damage, and so on and so forth. Or first one, yeah. Whatever, you understand probably. Now I'm really sitting here never mind. I was going to say something about just thinking maybe I shouldn't really do this, but now I gotta man, really backloaded that lot. Well, alright, well, I really was only staying for it, seeing if I can get that, but I did. I think the Koopa Troopas drops are done, but of course the ones that I didn't get on the wheel, I'm going to keep it on the wheel until I either spin and had to hunt for it or something. So, as a, I was going to say reward for doing my nonsense. No. Luigi D. I might as well, you know. If I'm going to be... I don't really remember ever talking to Luigi and listening to his story that people sometimes thought about playing or want to play, or really long story. Huh? I has name. Bang! Same, Mario. Huh? Why did it right? Luigi. Finish cooking and then go over it. You know you need to eat, man. Uh-huh. 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 No. I question you, Luigi. This guy's a total liar. Fair enough. You won't pay, Luigi. Fair enough. Fair enough. Luigi will need, in fact, pay for it. Throwing him, I guess. So, when I decide to continue this, I will be starting from chapter 3. Starting from chapter 3 proper. Because, you know, I just love hunting right before starting the chapters. It's my favorite part of playing this whole game. I love it. I can never get any badges during the chapter. Except that when I do, and I do it at the end because I'm a peanut brain moron. In case you want to know, in case you actually if you even care, I might call myself a peanut brain, but you do a math-related degree through college, and you kind of just like, yeah, I could do the maths, I might be able to talk, but my brain just disappears all the time because that's how I just am. It will. Not like that's ever gonna change. God, I love this place. Yeah, I can believe it floats. What I don't believe is how when you have the teleporting or the fast travel pipe, how it gets all the way up here. There was no pipe connecting to the floating platform. How? You know? Anyways. That's all said and done. I think that's it for this time around. Thank you for watching this really strange hunt today. Yes, and I guess yesterday's as well. Well, not really yesterday's, but early in this video yesterday and today. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.